listened very carefully to the concerns that the U.S. administration brought to us, the concerns about the security at their border. They asked that we do a better job of policing our side of the border, and we've agreed, and we're investing significantly on that. We also recognize that we need to produce a real outcome to that renewed investment and the work that we do with our American colleagues. And there's some confidence that if we are able to demonstrate that those investments are producing real results for both of our countries and for the security of our border, with reduction in illicit drugs crossing that border, reduction in illegal migration, and proper addressing organized crime concerns, that we may be able to avoid a return to the discussion with respect to tariffs. We've already produced some real results because we began strengthening our policing response at our border with our border security plan. We've seen a reduction in the amount of fentanyl that's crossing that border, and a reduction in illegal migration. We know that there's more work that needs to be done, but I think we can demonstrate to the new administration that we heard them very clearly. We are responding appropriately to their concerns. I don't think escalating that conversation at this point in time is productive. We are in a pause, and we are going to live up to the obligations that we have made to the Americans about policing, doing a better job of policing our border. We are not deploying the Canadian Armed Forces to our border. It's not what's required. Frankly, that is a border that doesn't require defense. We're not in any conflict with the United States. We have to police that border more effectively. We have to make sure that illicit drugs, illegal migration, organized crime are not operating on both sides of that border, and it means that we're going to support the policing community to do that job, including CBSA. And when the RCMP have asked, they make a request for assistance from the armed forces, I've already approved that. If they want use of some of the drone capabilities the armed forces has, we'll make that available to them. If they need transportation and logistics support, we'll make that available to them. But the lead will be the RCMP and the Border Services, and the support will come from all elements of government, including the Canadian Armed Forces. The deployment of troops, it raises the question for both sides of the border. What would our troops do at that border? Because we don't have to defend it, we have to police it. And so we're sending the police, and we're going to support the police in doing their important job.